You know, the more I hear from the chef, the more I feel like she was upset that she wasn't the only employee Stefon Diggs was banging.
Mr. D had a ongoing sexual relationship with Lindsay Bolin, and this person, she didn't like me, that fact that I was in the house.
So you mentioned Lindsay Bolin. Who's that person?
Lindsay Bolin, it works for Mr. Diggs.
How? What did you do?
I can't quite answer that.
Stefon Diggs really employed these girls to keep them close. He's not low. And I used this picture because she kept looking at him, smirking at him. And it's like, girl, this is not a game. And I don't know about y'all, but if I'm staying in somebody's house and they just choked me out, strangled me, I'm leaving. You cannot pay me to stay there.
He got up off of me, off the bed behind me, and he walked around the bed. I told him I still haven't got paid. He said lies. And he was like, so what are you doing? So what are you doing for a week? And I was like, I'm staying here. He said, I don't want anyone in my house. I don't want anyone here. I was like, okay, so who's going to get my ticket? He said, who always get your ticket? And that's it.
And I'm not saying that he didn't strangle her, because I will feel really bad if he put his hands on her. Like, for real, that's fucked up. But I feel like the way she's telling the story, she's leaving out parts. Just like she left out text messages that she submitted.
The Denham police and the text messages that are here?
Yes.
And what is that difference?
I deleted that and pussy. And I'm ruining that bitch life. Not sleeping. Yeah.
And why did you delete those phrases when you provided those text messages to the Denham police?
Because when I was abused in my previous relationship, when I would say things...
They said, boo-hoo, child. We don't have time for this. Listen, it don't look too good for Chef Mila right now, but this is the first day. So you never know. There might be some evidence somewhere. But I don't know. It just seemed like she a little bit salty.